show her where you went. So go to
That
play.
probably would help, right?
Yeah, to play.
Do you know how to get to this place right now?
That's after the I want. So
Okay.
she's gonna look at I want.
I want to play
Inside.
inside
At home.
and then at home. And I'll put the Alexa at the bottom right here, and I'll show you how to do that.
Okay. Now, so you don't think that's like too many things for her to get? You're saying it's fast though. She just does that.
What, that she
fast.
gets in there?
Yeah.
She. Let me tell you, she's.
I doubt it.
Ask him as well.
Okay.
He moves through pages.
It's not surprising.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I know, for us though, right? You're
Well, I'm like, she has to get to
wow.
here, to here, to here, to there, but I
If
guess
she can
when she's
navigate
doing
that,
it.
that is great.
If you're talking about, for example, giving commands to Alexa,
Yeah.
and there is even a brief pause, Alexa, show me the movie, whatever.
Yeah.
Is there a way that we can stall that so that we take each individual boxes and make it into a uniform sentence? So in other words, can you stall first two cells to get to the third so it says it all at one time?
No,
You
it would have to
understand?
be.
Am I making
I think
myself-
so. So the command would have to be on one cell. When she
Got
looks
it.
at that command, like we could call that command whatever we wanted to, say TV.
Uh-huh.
And when she looks at it, it says, Alexa, please turn on the TV.
Right.
That's how we would have to do
I
it.
guess what I'm thinking of
Are you
is
thinking,
when
like,
she
breaking
gets
it up?
adept at it and wants to watch a specific movie, and you can't have every single movie loaded in here.
Yeah.
And it's going to be true for anything.
Yeah.
Whenever she's making requests in school, and it's not, so that it's not such a clunky sentence. And friends are going to wait for her. We're going to wait for her. I just don't know if Alexa will, because I know Alexa's going to get it done.
I know what you're saying. So sort of like having a message window
Yeah.
that stays there until she's ready to say it.
Yeah.
So that's Snap with Core First. Snap with Core First is sort of the next step beyond this, where it's going to have a message window, it's going to have some core vocabulary, it's going to have some other stuff in it. I don't know if we're quite there yet.
No,
but
we may not be, but we did talk about it
But
the
yeah,
other day.
that's-
As her
that's,
word, as
awesome.
her sound and letter recognition improves, and she starts spelling things, that
Sure.
will become important for her. But if we're not there, I don't want to jump too far ahead.
Sure,
I'm just,
sure.
What
But
made me
this,
think
but
of it was
no,
when
and
you
I
asked
think it's
about
great
Alexa.
Makes
because
sense,
this
makes
is
sense.
my other friend who's just like a brookie. They didn't think she was there, and they put it on, and they were like, "Oh my god!" Like
Right,
we had
right.
no
She's further
idea.
along
So
than we thought.
until
Sure.
we put it on or see, maybe she does. Maybe she would be able to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
You know.
All right.
Alright.
So let's show you how to. I'm going to show you how to make a. Well, I wonder if you have this as a template. This like page like this.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yes, because you taught me well. So yes. I
You're
do.
you're rock. Why don't you do it?
You taught me well.
And I'll
Luan.
and I
Go,
can.
Kathy, go.
So what we're going to do first is
So we're making a what right now?
we're going to make.
Button?
I'm making a whole new page. We're making a new page.
Making
So
a new
we're
page.
making an Alexa page.
Okay. When
So
you
you
say
have-
a page, it's just like a little box. You mean,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna make a link like to a new page. So like when right now when I select that button, nothing happens. There's
Okay.
nothing on it. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just blank. I want to make a page behind it, right? Like
Yep.
a book. I want to go inside of it, and I want to have that be for now the Alexa page.
Right.
So this is how we're gonna do that.
So
We're gonna,
third button, you're gonna go to edit page set. Then along here, up towards the top,
what?
I know.
132 pages?
you have no
Holy
idea how.
smokes, that's
so,
awesome.
Um,
So there's 132 pages right now in that whole page set that she's navigating through. That's a
it's
lot.
rock,
That's
right?
awesome.
um,
So what she's doing now is hopefully finding. I asked her if she had a page that was already made, like a blank template that she could go from. That way we could just duplicate the template and make that the Alexa page. I know it stinks without a mouse and a keyboard. But all the pages are on this side right here. Think of it like kind of like a PowerPoint where your slides are there, and all these are the pages that she uses.
okay, there's template one. So if you click on that, it'll turn gray. And then you just hold it, and the prompts will come up, and you want a duplicate page. So you hit duplicate. So then you have there's template number 2. If you duplicate it again, it'll be template 3.
She held her finger down,
4,
released,
5. Okay.
menu, duplicate template.
So
Now-
then so it's
Sorry.
on. Sorry. So it's on there.
Yep.
So now.
How do you
have-
rename it? You know how to do that, right?
Yep. So you hold it again, and
Yep.
then you see page properties. You click on that. You click on that. The keyboard should come up.
It's so that keyboard. See, did that? It's like a
Yes.
glitchy thing. I don't know. It's been doing that.
Annoying.
So sometimes you have to do it a couple times. They'll
So
fix it.
then you just back it up, like clear it like you would a keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
and then you write. Oh, it's Alexa.
Yeah, we're making like an Alexa page, so we'll call
L-E-X-A.
it Alexa.
Yeah.
Okay, Alexa. Okay, then you just X out of the keyboard and you hit OK. Then, do you have to save it? Because I've been saving them.
Yeah, you can. So now we have an Alexa page, but it's not connected yet, right? It's just floating in space. It's not connected to anything yet. So she's gonna.
So then you hit File, and then I hit Save,
Good. Yep.
just to make sure that's
Yep. You
all
should-
there.
Yep,
Okay.
you should do
So
that.
then, this lovely little blue arrow over here, which is what I was hoping he could move right back to the page we started on, which he
Okay.
can't. So you hit there. So now you have to go back into I Want, where you want the page to go,
I want.
and to play inside.
So you have to go
I
back
Want.
and then.
So
stop.
now you're at this square. Usually I make this bottom square a next page because you're gonna eventually run out of this, but can you move it after you? Can you move the pages after you?
Mhm.
Okay. So what you do then is you click on the side again, the bottom third button,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna hit Edit Buttons because now you don't want to do the whole page. You just want to do the button on the page.
Yep.
This is an interesting way of doing it.
Why you do it differently?
Yeah, but go ahead. Go
Am I
ahead.
going the long way?
No, you're doing a great way. I just
Okay.
don't do it this way, so I
Oh.
want to see it.
So you just clicked that last one,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
So I click the last button. So now you're setting up the page for Brooke. So you want to title it obviously Alexa because that's where she's going.
And it won't have a picture for that yet in the library.
If you are going to get a picture, always do a space afterwards and it'll come up with all these pictures down here.
You can also,
Or you can
if you're
take
at
a
home,
picture of the Alexa when you get home.
go to take photo, go next to Alexa, capture it, and the Alexa will put it right on the button for you.
Okay, and then you save it. But right now we're not going to put a picture up. The other
Bunch
thing
of-
you're going to want, old men.
Yeah.
To make it have sound, so she hears the word Alexa so she knows where she's going, you hit synthesize speech. Otherwise you won't hear any sound coming out of it.
Okay.
Then, to link it to that page we just made, you hit link, you hit go to page, you hit this lovely blue square with the folder in it,
Mm-hmm.
and then usually the pages I just made are usually right along here. So then you click on Alexa.
This is why you name the page. Like, you know how we named it? We called it Alexa. If you don't name it,
You're not gonna
you might not know what the heck it is. What is it
Right.
called? Template 2? I don't know.
Right.
So you give it a name so that way you can link it and you know what it's called.
Then you hit OK.
Nice way to do it.
And then because you have everything you want, you have the sound, you have the text, you have, obviously you'll get a picture later. This is the question I want to ask you
Yep.
later. How can you make the wording bigger? Like
Okay.
say if it's just a word.
You can't do it here. We have to do it in the edit mode.
Okay.
And I'll show you that.
All right. So then you hit OK, continue, and then you always have to save it. So to save it, you hit the third button again, and then it'll save it here. Now, see how it has a folded corner?
Yeah.
That means it has
There's
other.
something-
It's
Means
a file.
Open it
we
up.
attached it to that
Okay.
page.
So when you click in here, this is where you're going to set up all your commands for Alexa,
Okay.
and you're going to do it under Edit Button.
And you will forget to save it at least a couple times. And have to go.
All right,
Okay.
let's do one command.
We all do.
So you're home and you want to put a command in.
Mm-hmm.
Third button, edit button.
Yep. And
Choose one of the buttons that you want to put a
Right.
command in.
And then you just write like Alexa. If you need it, you need like a couple of
Give me a command. Give me one of the commands that you might use with
Alexa.
her.
Alexa, play
Fart
the
song?
poopy song.
Play the poopy song.
Mhm.
Okay. So you could
Is that
do.
what it's called? Is
Yeah.
It, is it?
There's two ways of doing this.
Yeah.
I could do it. This is the way I probably would do it. On the button itself,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably go. I don't know if I'm spelling poopy right. I would just say poopy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go to sound. You're gonna go to synthesize speech, and I'm gonna go where it says speak this text. The thing is you don't want to fill Sorry. That was. You don't want to fill up the button with all your text.
Yep, I do the same
You know what I
thing.
mean? If it's a long command.
Right.
So what I would do is keep the button short.
Yeah.
But when she looks at it, it will say whatever I type in here.
Test, okay.
So,
So-
what was the command again?
Alexa.
Oh, and don't forget, probably this goes back to when you asked about the hesitation and stuff. If you put a comma in, it will hesitate.
I think it needs
Pause.
2 commas.
Why?
That's what my friend told me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's great to have people that have these, so you get some
Alexa,
advice.
play
Alexa,
the poopy song, please.
what does it do? Because you know I'm gonna have to go home and do this.
The poopy song?
Yeah.
It's just a
It's
stupid
its own-
poopy song. Yeah.
From what though?
I
What does
don't
it pull
know.
from?
I have no idea. But of course,
The
my
interweb.
almost 10-year-old, thinks it's hysterical.
Alexa, play. Okay. So typed it out.
And then you press OK and
Oops,
continue.
and I didn't spell it right. So
Alexa, play the police song.
Oh yeah,
so
poopy.
I'll go back here. This is the hard part of this is
POOPY.
when you upgrade Windows, it might upgrade this keyboard because I think the newer style keyboard has a up, down, left, right arrow where you can actually take the keyboard and move it. Right now, I can't.
I have a keyboard.
Oh, and if you have one, it's even easier.
I just started
This came
that
with a
box.
keyboard, by the way.
Does it have
Do you want
voice
to bring that in
recognition?
for you?
Yeah, Cortana's on
Yeah,
here.
for me it would be
So if
quicker.
you put it
For
on-
her, not
Well,
necessarily.
yeah,
for
I mean
me,
theoretically, yeah, you
Alexa,
should be able
play
to do
the-
it.
Like if you wanted to talk and speak into it.
Yeah,
Start-
yeah.
Curious.
Yep. Okay.
Late at night,
P-O-P-P-Y.
you don't feel like typing.
Oh,
Right?
PPY.
No, POO. Poop. POOPY.
Right.
Thanks.
PY. I don't know why I'm doing PIE, but
You knew that and argued for it a little too.
I didn't argue, I'm just saying.
Y space.
Is that it?
Alexa, play
Oh,
the
wait,
police
it's
song.
No, maybe not.
Cool.
Okay.
No.
No.
That's not it.
Alexa, play the police song.
Is it a mix
Yeah.
song?
That should be fine.
No, I don't know what it is.
Alexa
No,
will
it's
take
just
that.
it's just about poop.
Say okay and close.
Yeah.
Well, now going back here, I didn't grab an image, so.
Oh, so we should do poop. Oh my god.
I mean, you could do something.
They don't have an
Poop
emoji.
emoji.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You're gonna have to. If you get this unlocked, you could Google image
All right.
Yeah.
and get
I-
something kind of
yeah,
funny.
That's what I was doing at
All
home
right.
with the other
So,
pictures that you sent me.
If you go online with this, just be careful of getting malware on this. That's the problem. Is when you start going online on this, just be careful of.
Is there a way to download a spyware?
Well, Microsoft has its own spyware, but yeah, you could download whatever you think, whatever you think might help. Yeah, or IT, if IT has a suggestion, you know what I mean? But when you download something, you want to browse. Right here, there's a browse images. When you do that, it searches the computer, so you
Okay.
can just browse for a picture. Okay. So, is there something that you want to choose for now, or
I'd literally just choose the poop.
is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and close, and there we go.
Okay.
Put it in. All right.
Mhm.
Mom, I want you to do one. Okay. So let's do one more command so you do it once yourself.